don't get me wrong. Mathematically, it's not as far. I'll say this. Mathematically, it's not as bad as what. Like again, if Man City win a game and Arsenal lose a game, then it does come back down to that head to head that they have in it. It does come down to the head to head. However, if they do, which I don't think they do, oh my God. Hey, Louis, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I don't want to hear a peep. I don't. Wait. Let me just check my mic's working.
It is working.
I don't want to hear a peep out of Arsenal fans until they win some silverware. Yeah? I don't want to hear a single little peep until they win some silverware. That's it. That's all I want. Until they hear silverware, I don't want to hear quadruple. I don't want to hear treble. I don't want to hear Premier League. I don't want to hear any of it until you've won some silverware. Arteta is Pep Guardiola's son, and it will stay that way until they've won some silverware over Pep. I'm not having it. Today they crumbled, and I'm not going to have any Arsenal fans talking this smack about quadruples, trebles. Do one, mate. City won the trophy today. I'm having my little trophy, yeah? I'm having it, yeah? And that's getting taken back to the Etihad, and you lot going home with nothing, despair, all that nonsense. Do one. City won the Carabao Cup. Let's move on to the next trophy. See who wins that one. Don't want to hear a peep out of them till they've won some silverware. All I have to say. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Fairs. Come with all the smoke, man. I always say Deji.
Yeah. Sorry for my late arrival.
No, don't worry. You just arrived as late as Arsenal, but no difference.
Do you want me to give my 2 cents about Arsenal?
I'll go for it, man. If you want, if you wish. You've been a part of this channel long enough.
Pun intended by Deji when he said 2, second place.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I had predicted Man City to win 3-1. Anyone who knows ball knows that when it gets to the business end of the season, that Arsenal are the biggest bottlers. And for me, reason why they're the bottlers is because they really wanted to win this cup. Do you get what I'm saying? They really wanted to win this cup and they got panned. And also, today was an audition. The way Arsenal was so... Arsenal fans shaking their bum, the likes of Lee Gunner, shameless guy, by the way, Lee Gunner. I can't wait to cuss that guy out. He was talking about how it was going to be easy. Remember my guy that they were talking about in the Prem, Arsenal were guaranteed to beat City. Well, in your audition, were you guaranteed to win today? You got slapped up, mate. Do you know what? I'll happily go down if Arsenal doesn't win a single trophy this season. Hold that. So Arsenal fans, hold that. Look, I know I'm in the mud, but we've known for a minute. As for you, today marks strike 1. I'm waiting for strike 2, which will be the FA Cup. Strike 3 will be the Champions League. And then strike 4 will be the Prem. I can't wait for the 4 strikes, and you're right.
You know what the worst part about it is, yeah? Arsenal fans are now going to play the card where it's only the Carabao Cup. They're focusing on the Prem, as if they haven't been talking about it the whole time, talking about quadruples, talking about eternal glory with a 4-trophy season.
Eternal glory.
Honestly, do. All right, Cass, where are the Arsenal fans? I was coming on the stream hoping I was going to be chatting to
there's
Arsenal fans.
There's a couple arriving. Don't worry, man. But it might not be the ones.
I'm hoping. I just left the pub to cook some Arsenal fans, and they're not here. So I'm hoping there's going to be some Arsenal fans. I'm hoping.
It's like yourself. A lot of them went out to actually go either to the game, or also because they're going to be around their mates. So trust me, when I tell you, I messaged about 12 different Arsenal fans. They all pretty much said the same thing. Yeah, no joke. So don't worry about that. There will be someone that comes in here and probably starts laying the smack down, and then everyone listens. You hear it? Give me 2 seconds. Daniel says Saka in the FA Cup finals. Uncomfortable. Montel knows about Saka in Cup finals. We are just talking about that earlier, to be fair. And just himself in general. Actually, do you know what I mean? Oh, he's an Arsenal fan. Let's put him there. Actually, you know what's out there. What are you saying, Brandon, man? Let me just do these 2 first before you get your 2 pension.
You're shocking.
Twinny says one last day of banner before we win the Prem. Fairs. Twinny, I swear you're a Liverpool fan. I'm so convinced you're a Liverpool fan. Atolman says, is that how you say your name? He said, Man City will win the league. Remember, I told you. See, look at what you're birthing. You're birthing new life. Your team's birthed new life into these blue scums. Do you know what I mean? But big up them, though. What are you saying, Brandon, man? That must have been...
No, before you bring Brandon in, let me just say my 1-2 thing, because you keep rubbing your bed like you're some sort of actor, bro. Full back. You know what I'm saying? You're a full-on actor. There's no truth in your game. Shamelessly WhatsApping me. Let me tell you now, Brandon is pretending that he's surprised. That's why I'm like, you're an actor. Like you're acting like, we should have. I was expecting us to win. No, full back, bro. You knew you were gonna lose. You knew you're not legit. You knew that you guys move like vampires. You're allergic to silver. Bro, where's your garlic, bro? Where's your garlic? Did you have any garlic near you, bro? Moving like werewolves, bro. Moving like it's underworld. Huh? Where's your silver, bro? Vampire.
All right, don't get scared and leave the stream. This is called a trophy, bro, yeah? This is called a trophy, yeah? Trophy.
Wait, hold on. Now, if you dip that gold, that might look like the Invincible trophy.
It would do, you know, a smaller little trophy, the one that they celebrate when they won the Invincible. Oh, we won the Invincible. This is, listen, this is a trophy. This is what you're aiming to win, okay? Thank you. All I have to say.
Hi, Brandon. It's nice for you to turn up, because you know what? A lot of Arsenal fans probably wouldn't even turn up. You're on mute.
I'm here, boys. I'm here.
You're here.
What can I say?
Not good, is it, mate? Not good.
Not good at all. Not good at all.
Where do you
First of all, you'll have to excuse me if you hear anything in the background. It's my son that you just won't go to sleep.
No, fair enough.
Big up to your son.
I can't lie. I was supremely confident that we'd do something in this trophy.
I'll tell you.
I see you smirking. Don't smirk for too long, mate. Don't forget you lost as well today.
You need some help.
Oh, don't worry. We'll come to him.
You need a stimulus to help you give your reaction. Let me give you a stimulus. Start with this and then give us your reaction to the game. Arteta in or out?
Well, hang on, Deji. You already know my thoughts on Arteta. You already know my thoughts on Arteta. I don't need to repeat.
Can I just say, does this affect your say if I asked you before the game, what are your percentage chance of winning the Premier League title? Does this change anything for you? Is this a little blip, or is this something bigger? Are City chasing? Can we take you down?
In fairness, I've always said that the Carabao Cup final will probably determine who wins the Premier League. I've actually said that. Obviously,
get the champagne out.
It's changed slightly because of the points gap. Whether City can claw that back or not, I don't know, because I think you've been very inconsistent in the league this season. If this had been a City side of maybe 2 years ago, then yeah, absolutely, I'd be sitting here saying you win it. I don't know.
What happened in that second half? Because the first 15 minutes, it looked like you come out feisty, up for it. You were on the front foot. Second half, in fact, first half, City were growing into it. Second half, you just looked like you crumbled. What happened?
No, he reminded me of when.
This is the thing, right? This is what fucks me off. Because City, during the week, played 70 minutes with 9 men. So if any team out of the two of us should have been looking jaded, tired, not quite on it, it should have been Man City. And you're right, in the first 15 minutes, we looked like we was up for it. We had the best chance of the half. Havertz has to score that. I don't give a what anybody says. Havertz has to score that. He has to take it earlier, and he has to try and lift it over Trafford, right? Aside from that, though, from an attacking sense, in that first half, we didn't create anything else. I thought Gyökeres looked lively up front, but your defenders dealt with him pretty well. Saka was non-existent again. Trossard non-existent again. And I thought from a defensive standpoint, we actually dealt with Haaland really, really well. I thought Saliba bullied him in that first half. Second half, though, I can't tell you what happened because I have no idea. Why do we do? And this is a recurring theme from Arsenal all throughout this season, right? We have one good half of football, and then in the second half, or even in the first half, sometimes we just sit back. We invite pressure. We allow teams to do what they want to do on the ball, and we just think that we'll defend in our six-yard box. Now, I said prior to the game, right? This is such a big moment for Arsenal because we haven't won trophies for 6 years. That we absolutely have to win this trophy.
How
today.
many? Sorry, I just cut out on that bit. How many years was it? Sorry,
6 years. 6 years.
6 years was it? Got
look,
that now.
I was adamant that we had to win this trophy today, just so this squad have got a feel of what it means to lift silverware, right? So I said, okay, cool. Kepa's done his job in the run up to the final. That's fair. But do you really want to risk playing this guy in the final when we need to win? And what happens? The guy's he's at fault for both goals. Both goals. Because the first goal, he makes the error that leads to the goal. I don't know how you're dropping that, right? I don't know how you're dropping that. And then the second goal, right? You think, okay, cool, we're 1-0 down. Let's just establish a bit more control in the game, get our foot on the ball, and start playing the football we was playing in the first 15 minutes. What's this guy at the back doing? Holding the ball too long, inviting pressure again. We're playing across the back line, doing fuck all.
Was horrible.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Can I just give City the plaudits first, right? Because
we've done that beforehand.
You deserve it, 100%. You deserve it.
But I'm going into this game, yeah, and I'm with City fans. We're all together. We're all sat on the sofas at the pub watching the game, and we're all very nervous. The first 15 minutes happens, and Arsenal on the front foot, and it just reinforces the nerves. I'm thinking, hold on. Arsenal look like they could win this. They look like they could grab a few goals here. The first person I want to give the plaudits to is James Trafford, because that little 10-second whatever it was, and he saved 3 shots. Unreal from James Trafford. He didn't crumble in a cup final like we saw with Kepa. He didn't make the mistakes, didn't concede any goals. Shout out to James Trafford, first of all. But the way we grew from that moment, the way we grew into the game and we took control of it, and in that second half, we were so dominant. So in terms of possession, you lot didn't get a sniff. In terms of shots on goal, you lot didn't get a sniff. And City just completely dominated you lot. And I don't know why this happens with Arsenal. I don't know why this happens. I don't know what the difference was from the first half to the second half. I don't know whether it was because Nico Riley grabbed the first goal and your heads dropped after that. I don't know what it was, but City just seemed to be dominant and control the game from there on out. And I'm sat there looking at it in the second half, 2-0 up, and I'm thinking, why are these lot top of the Premier League? What have we done to let these lot get top of the Premier League? Because you look that.
You gave Spurs 4 points. That's why.
Yeah, it's Deji, bro. I'll be honest, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Bro, do you know what? Can I just say it's been a minute that I've enjoyed this stream. First of all, bro, your performance today in terms of the questions that you was asking True Gunner, absolutely spot on. That is first class journalistic activity there, I just have to say. From what it sounded like from Brandon, it sounded like Arsenal were moving like the spicy Spurs, because now when Tottenham brought in Kinky, you got moved to by Atletico Madrid. It's got nothing to do with the goalkeeper. And now we're hearing Arsenal fans crying about, guess what? The goalkeeper. Fall back. You guys were never about that life. Do you get what I'm saying? We know when you see Silva, you start your head starts spinning. The truth of the matter is you popped them off the park. It was an absolutely first class. You know what they call it? They call it a professional performance. You guys were professional. Do you know what I mean? No Arsenal fan can begrudge it. You done your thing. You guys were solid from start to finish. I agree. Trafford, what a game. What a double save. But then after that, it was easy. Semenyo was the guy that they were cooking. And I think they spent too much time thinking about Haaland when really they should have been worried about Semenyo, bro. Semenyo was the one that was running rings around them. And to be honest with you, Hincapié shouldn't even have been on the pitch. That was a red card offence. If that's Romero, if that's Van de Ven, he should have been sent off, bro. So it could have been more goals in it. I just love the fact that you guys stepped up and showed them what's what, and well done to you, man. You thoroughly deserved it.
You know what's mad? How Nico O'Reilly, whenever he decides he wants a pop up, he don't score one. It just has to be a brace every time, innit? Like
Nico, he's a professional. That's it. He's a professional, and in the moments where we need Nico O'Reilly, he steps up and grabs us 2 goals in a Carabao Cup final. He turned 21 yesterday. Yeah, just want to give him a little personal round of applause for that performance today.
Can I just say something? It might be outlandish.
He's mature beyond his years, and I'm so grateful as a City fan to have someone like him in our side. Unreal.
Should he have been? I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't see the squad properly. Is he in the England squad?
Yeah. Also, he's a Tuchel favourite.
He deserves it.
I'm just wondering why you're allowing Deji to talk so much today.
It's just because he's a Tottenham fan. This is what he's got left, isn't it? You know what is Wolfie? Let me handle this. Deji.
Can I just say, City and Tottenham fans combined today. This is it. Yeah,
I think
Tottenham fans will allow Tottenham fans to put on a stage,
bro,
and they can celebrate.
Oh, is that why Spurs had an open tour bus parade today? Because I couldn't quite figure it out.
They can do that. They can do that.
But you know it was, yeah. You know, it's like this.
Trophy. Spurs can come in with the City lot.
It's like this, Wolfie. Yeah. You know, in America, when they put someone on a death sentence, they usually give them their last meal. Do you get it? Same thing. Same thing. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones, and we know what's getting relegated, so it's okay. They've accepted their fate. It's gonna happen. There's no more lawyers getting involved, and all. It's finished. Benito. With Arsenal, anyways, getting back to on the Arsenal point of things. See, this is what makes me wonder if this team is really going to dominate the Premier League, innit? Like, it's just when it comes down to like who's going to take the reins to dominate, like in errors, United, City, and whoever else. Like, I just don't look at things like this under Arteta, anyways. At least just because of games like this. If you're going to dominate, it means you're not just dominating the Premier, you're dominating pretty much majority of competitions at all times, domestically, anyways. And it's like I look at the football today. I don't know how football can still look like it's going more and more backwards. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what happens when you. The thing is, I think. Let me know if you're an Arsenal fan in a comment, other than still that I see FFT there. Yeah, but if you're playing like this and you win, you don't care. But then it becomes this. It's heavy on the other side when your team doesn't win and you see a performance like that. Do you know what I mean? You look at that and you think like this is nothing short of degenerate football that I've watched under Mourinho, or you see over with Simeone in the past, or Conte in the past. It's bollocks to watch. That game was so one-sided that Declan Rice, the Player of the Year nominee, guaranteed, getting dominated by ACL recovery Rodri. Whatever.
Can I just say, obviously, as a City fan, I'm speaking to different fans on the panel here right now. Do you think this match today, the events that occurred today, do you think that has its impacts on the Premier League title, or do you think Arsenal is still running away with it?
That's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. It's got nothing to do with
what do you think, though? Like, what I'm asking you personally. What do you reckon?
If you'd stepped up months ago,
change your opinions.
If you stepped up months ago, it's like no one wants to win the title. No one wants to get in the Champions League spots, and Spurs want to get relegated. That's the story of this Premier League season so far, man. Like, you've had chances to cut the gap and even go ahead of them. You're the ones that have crapped the bed, no one else. You've only got yourselves to blame.
I think City are a better side than Arsenal.
I
think today showed it. Nah, I don't.
In a head-to-head, maybe. In a head-to-head, maybe, but you're not consistent.
Head-to-head,
you're not consistent.
We're a better side. We're not consistent.
But they're more consistent than you. And being a better side head-to-head don't win you the title. Consistency does.
But do you think, this game, what we saw from them, do you think this has an impact on Arsenal, Arteta getting beaten by Pep Guardiola?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, you know why?
I think it does,
do you know why?
And I don't think that's just
the majority of their games are Emirates.
Huh?
They got a majority of their games are home games to the end of the season, and that's where they played it. That's where they get their results.
And also, there's a 3-week break here, man. Once that's been and gone, like this.
Well, I mean,
you lot are killing my vibe a little bit. I was ready for everyone to say, "Yeah, well, listen, this is City. And now you've just killed my vibe a little bit."
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because your team has now decided that he wants to be amongst the rest. There's no more of that, no more. Do you understand?
But City, listen. Also, City don't have to focus on Champions League anymore. Obviously, it's different.
That's true.
Arsenal have Sporting, all this.
I mean, you got Liverpool coming up
would have
next.
been for City, but can Arsenal focus on 3 different competitions now and still do what they were planning to do? I think you lot, right? This Carabao Cup, people were saying before City were 9 points behind all this. People were saying that whoever's going to win this tie will win the Premier League. And I don't think that just because Arsenal are a few points clear, I don't think that has I don't think it means that Arsenal are definitely going to win the league now. I still think City have a good chance of doing it. And I think
let's ask you the proper question.
I think we've seen fragilities in Arsenal's mindset over the past couple of years, and I think this now is going to be very damaging for Arsenal. How damaging? I don't know yet. Is it damaging enough for them to start losing confidence and for Arteta to start overthinking it? You've got to remember, Arteta hasn't been in this situation before. Arteta hasn't been in a title race and gone on to win it. And now he's just been beaten by the guy that raised him, the guy that coached him to be the coach, and he's just been smoked by him. So is this going to have a little knock-on effect to them, lot? Go on.
Well, let's ask you that. After that beautiful little monologue, are you winning the league?
Are we winning the league? That is a mad question.
Now the monologue gets a little stuttery.
Are we winning the league? City are going to win the league. With full confidence, City going to win the league.
Anyways, I just don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't think you believe yourself.
I don't think you believe it.
I think you believe yourself. Just enjoy
City
today,
gonna.
Hold on.
I'm enjoying my time here, and City going to win the league. That's it.
Right.
Mate,
How?
mate, if you ask me right now, is City going to win the Champions League? I'd say yes. That's how many pints deep I am. So let's just leave it at that and move on.